Hey there, fellow Americans. Breaking news that could change your financial outlook for 2025. The IRS has just dropped a bombshell announcement about stimulus checks worth $3,000 for Social Security and SSDI beneficiaries. If you're wondering how this could impact your wallet, you're in the right place. Before we dive deep into this game-changing development, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on the latest financial news and stimulus updates that matter to you. In a groundbreaking move that's sending waves through the economic landscape, the Internal Revenue Service has officially unveiled its first major stimulus initiative for 2025, targeting millions of Social Security and SSDI recipients across the nation. This unprecedented announcement comes as a response to ongoing economic challenges and the rising cost of living affecting our most vulnerable citizens. But what exactly does this mean for you or your loved ones who depend on these crucial benefits? The newly approved stimulus package introduces direct payments of $3,000 to eligible beneficiaries, marking one of the most significant financial support measures since the COVID-19 era. This isn't just another temporary relief measure, it's a carefully structured program designed to provide meaningful support to those who need it most. The question on everyone's mind is, who exactly qualifies for these payments, and how soon can eligible recipients expect to see this money in their accounts? Let's break down the eligibility criteria that the IRS has outlined. Social Security Retirement Beneficiaries, SSDI recipients, and SSI beneficiaries are all potentially eligible for this stimulus payment. However, there are some important income thresholds and requirements that you need to be aware of. The IRS has established that individual recipients must have an adjusted gross income, AGI, of less than $75,000 annually to receive the full amount, while married couples filing jointly must earn less than $150,000. But don't worry if you're slightly above these thresholds, there's a gradual phase-out system in place. One of the most pressing questions we're hearing is about the payment timeline. The IRS has announced a phased distribution approach beginning in early 2025, with the first wave of payments scheduled to start hitting bank accounts in February. Direct deposit recipients will be first in line, followed by physical checks and EIP cards. But here's what you really need to know: you don't have to wait until 2025 to take action. There are several steps you can take right now to ensure you're properly positioned to receive your payment as soon as possible. Many of you have been asking about the application process. Unlike previous stimulus programs, the IRS has streamlined the process for this 2025 initiative. Most eligible recipients won't need to take any additional action if they've filed recent tax returns or are current Social Security or SSDI beneficiaries. However, if you've recently moved or changed banking information, you'll want to update your information through the IRS portal. But what about those who haven't filed taxes in recent years? Don't worry, we'll cover that too. The impact of this stimulus program extends beyond individual beneficiaries. Economic experts project that injecting these funds into the economy could generate significant positive ripple effects across local communities. Small businesses, particularly in areas with high concentrations of Social Security and SSDI recipients, are expected to see increased customer spending. This raises an important question: how can recipients make the most strategic use of these funds while supporting their local economies? Financial advisors are recommending that recipients start planning now for how to best utilize these funds. While the payment won't arrive until 2025, having a solid plan in place can help maximize its impact on your financial well-being. Should you use it to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, make necessary home repairs? These are all important considerations that deserve careful thought. What's your plan for making the most of this stimulus payment? One aspect that sets this stimulus apart from previous programs is its focus on long-term financial stability rather than just immediate relief. The IRS has incorporated several features designed to help recipients maintain financial security beyond the initial payment. For instance, recipients will have the option to automatically direct a portion of their stimulus into approved savings or investment vehicles. But is this the right choice for everyone? Let's explore the pros and cons. Security concerns have been a hot topic surrounding this announcement. The IRS has implemented enhanced security measures to prevent fraud and ensure payments reach their intended recipients. They've established a dedicated hotline for reporting suspicious activity and have partnered with major banks to monitor for unusual patterns. However, What steps can you take to protect yourself from potential scams targeting stimulus recipients? The role of state governments in this federal stimulus program has raised some interesting questions. While this is a federal initiative, several states are considering supplemental programs to provide additional support to their residents. Some states are exploring matching funds or complementary assistance programs. But which states are taking the lead, and what might this mean for recipients in different parts of the country? For those who receive both Social Security and SSDI benefits, there's been some confusion about payment amounts and eligibility. The IRS has clarified that eligible individuals will receive one payment, even if they qualify under multiple benefit programs. However, there may be additional supplements available depending on specific circumstances. What factors determine these potential supplements, and how can you verify if you qualify? The timing of this stimulus announcement has sparked discussions about its potential impact on inflation and the overall economy. Economic analysts are divided on the long-term implications, with some praising the targeted nature of the program while others express concerns about inflationary pressures. But what does this mean for the purchasing power of the stimulus payment when it arrives in 2025? Healthcare considerations have been integrated into the stimulus program design. Recipients who use their Medicare or Medicaid benefits won't see any reduction in their healthcare coverage or benefits as a result of receiving this stimulus payment. In fact, some provisions of the program are specifically designed to help cover healthcare-related expenses. But how can recipients best coordinate these funds with their existing healthcare benefits? The international perspective on this stimulus program has been particularly interesting. Other countries are closely watching this initiative as a potential model for their own social support programs. Some nations have already begun exploring similar targeted stimulus measures. What can we learn from international responses to economic support programs, and how does this U.S. initiative compare to global standards? For families supporting multiple generations, this stimulus program could have significant implications. Many Social Security and SSDI recipients care for dependent children or grandchildren. The IRS has included provisions for these situations, but understanding how to maximize benefits for multi-generational households requires careful planning. What strategies can these families employ to make the most of the stimulus? Technology plays a crucial role in the distribution and management of these stimulus payments. The IRS has upgraded its online portals and mobile applications to handle the increased traffic and provide better user experiences. Recipients will have more digital tools at their disposal than ever before. But what if you're not comfortable with technology? What alternative methods are available for managing and tracking your stimulus payment? Environmental considerations haven't been overlooked in the program's design. The IRS is promoting paperless options and digital communications to reduce the environmental impact of distributing millions of checks. They're also partnering with environmental organizations to explore ways recipients can use their stimulus funds for energy-efficient home improvements. How can recipients balance immediate needs with sustainable choices? The impact on local housing markets is another important consideration. Many recipients may use these funds for housing-related expenses, from rent or mortgage payments to necessary home repairs. Some housing advocacy groups are working with local governments to create programs that help recipients maximize their housing stability with these funds. What options are available in your area for housing-related assistance? Employment implications of this stimulus program are worth examining. Some recipients who are able to work part-time while receiving benefits may find new opportunities to invest in job training or small business ventures. The IRS has clarified that using stimulus funds for these purposes won't affect benefit eligibility. But what are the best ways to leverage these funds for long-term income potential? Financial education resources are being made available alongside the stimulus program. The IRS is partnering with financial literacy organizations to provide free guidance and tools for recipients. These resources cover everything from basic budgeting to investment strategies. But how can recipients access these resources, and which ones are most valuable for their specific situations? Legal considerations surrounding the stimulus have generated numerous questions. Recipients want to know about their rights, the appeals process if they're denied, and how the payment might affect other benefits or legal obligations. The IRS has established clear guidelines, but understanding your legal position is crucial. What legal resources are available to help recipients navigate these waters? Community impact is a significant factor in this stimulus initiative. Local organizations and support groups are preparing to help recipients maximize the benefits of these payments. Some communities are organizing workshops and support networks. How can recipients connect with these resources in their area, and what role can they play in strengthening their local communities? The digital divide remains a concern in implementing this program. While many recipients are comfortable with online systems, others may need assistance navigating digital requirements. The IRS is working with community organizations to provide technical support and alternative access methods. What options are available for those who need help with the digital aspects of receiving and managing their stimulus payment? Looking ahead to the actual distribution in 2025, the IRS has outlined a clear timeline and process. Recipients can expect regular updates and communications as the distribution date approaches. But what steps should you take now to ensure you're fully prepared when the time comes? How can you verify your eligibility and ensure your information is current and accurate? The psychological impact of financial support programs like this shouldn't be underestimated. Many recipients experience significant stress relief knowing additional help is coming. Mental health professionals emphasize the importance of balancing immediate needs with long-term financial security. How can recipients maintain a healthy perspective while making the most of this opportunity? As we approach the implementation of this historic stimulus program, it's crucial to stay informed and prepared. The landscape of federal benefits and support programs continues to evolve, and being proactive about understanding your options can make a significant difference in your financial well-being. Remember to verify information through official channels and be wary of scams or misinformation. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like this video and share it with anyone who might benefit from this important update. Drop your questions in the comments below. We're here to help you navigate this new stimulus program and make the most of the opportunities it presents. And remember, staying informed is your best strategy for financial success, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Together, we'll keep track of all the important developments and ensure you're prepared for what's ahead in 2025 and beyond.